Oh, I see it now. Holy shit. Okay. Well, let's show it off here. So A equals 2, right? So 1, 2. And then B equals 3, so 1, 2, 3. C equals 3, which is 1, 2, 3. D equals 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So then that means E would just be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It pretty much just means the number is the amount of sides it has. And you're not allowed to include like corners. It really just means whatever sides it has. So the answer is 5.
There we go.
There we go.
Another puzzle solved.
Another puzzle solved. The number assigned to each letter refers to the number of sections that are touching the labeled section, which is correct. Oh, pardon. Gosh, I was sure I'd come up with a really good puzzle, but it was still too easy, I guess. Yep, what is E indeed? But yeah, once I get to playing Bad Rats, I'm gonna see if I can like drink with it instead as well. I could have swore I got some more games, but I just can't remember it. And there were like some really cheap ones too. We still have yet to get the next gizmo though. It's supposed to resemble a dog, but I feel like we still haven't gotten a puzzle that solves it. Birthday girl. Okay. When asked about her birthday, a young woman gives the following information. The day after tomorrow, I turned 22, but I was still 19 on New Year's Day last year. When is her birthday? So the day after tomorrow. Oh, wow, that was tricky. Okay, so it would explain it here, but the actual answer is January the 2nd. Oh, wait, erase, clear. That was January the 2nd.
Luke, here's my answer.
God, that probably took a bit longer than I thought it would. So, her birthday is January 2nd, and your conversation with her must have taken place on December 31st. As you can see on the chart above, the woman was 19 on New Year's Day last year, and she turned 20 the next day. So she would have been that age for one day, and then her birthday was on the 2nd. This year she turned 21, and in 2 days after the new year starts, she'll turn 22. That's what it is. So they celebrate her birthday too early. Wow, you're smart. Okay, come close so I can tell you my secret. I heard that all the people who get kidnapped feel a little sick right before they get taken. I bet the monster that lives up in the tower feeds its victims super gross food before it pounces. Oh, I bet it's like hamburger ice cream with butterscotch and mayonnaise swirl. Ew. Ew! Or maybe he just picks the weakest of the bunch to snatch. I just don't get why he needs all those people. I don't either. That probably sounds even worse than, like, SpongeBob's sundae. What did he use? Like, instead of ice cream, he used ketchup, and then chopped onions, and then wilted peanuts. And he put the plant in with the soil, too. So, Well, I gotta admit, like, what was SpongeBob even fucking thinking in that episode? Like, couldn't he just buy some more ice cream? Like, what was he trying to think? And that leaves that would leave to the question of, like, does he even actually get paid at all? There was like a theory that the official SpongeBob channel talked about his salary and his savings. And he's a pretty rich sponge. Aha, there he is. There's Sapone with the goofy mustache. Oh, pardon me. Close friends of the Baron? It's true. I had the pleasure of meeting Baron Reinhold a few times. Mr. Sapone, you didn't happen to be good friends with the Baron, did you? Me? Oh no, I was nothing of the sort. Can you think of anyone at all who was close to Baron Reinhold? No, I didn't really know him. Well, there was that one possibility. No, wait, never mind. I'm not sure. I guess Sapone can't really tell us much of anything. Yes, I'm afraid he was no help at all. I suppose that means we're back where we started. But at least we can be sure that this close friend we're after is a resident of Saint Mystere. We mustn't give up, Luke. Let's continue to ask around. Oh, yep, he disappeared. It could be... Oh, wow. Nobody's in the bar. Nothing of the sort in here. Yeah, we mustn't give up. We're gonna go down this way. I mean, it could be that fisherman. Or maybe it could be the guy who manages the bridge. The first guy we met in this town. Oh, a customer. Welcome, welcome. I have some great deals on sausage today, and my skirt steak will make any plate a fashion plate. Sorry to disappoint you, but we didn't come here to shop. Aw, and here I was thinking I was going to reel in a big sale. You got a hungry look about you, you know? Well, if I can't interest you with any of my fine meat products, can I at least attempt you with a puzzle? Sausage thief. Someone took his dick. Oh, it's another one of these. Well, time to see who lied. This is the same thing as someone who ate the cake, or was it a pie? Oh no, it was the fish. I remember. Somebody ate the butcher's sausages. Here's what these four boys have to say. A says B ate the sausages. I mean, look at him. D ate them all up. C, I didn't eat them, no way. B, or D, B's totally lying. Only one of these rascals is telling the truth, and all the others are, needless to say, lying. Can you figure out who ate the sausages? So the answer would have to be C.
Here's my answer.
And that would probably be explained of how he said it. And how... I think one of them said that someone else was lying. So C ate the sausages, and the only person telling the truth is D, the one that said that B is lying. If you assume A is the culprit, both C and D statements must be correct. So like A said that B ate the sausages, and then B said D ate the sausages, and then he said that B is lying, and that just leaves C. Choose B, and the other three boys' statements must be true. If you make D out to be the criminal, then what both B and C are saying must be true. none of these possibilities fit the conditions set forth in the puzzle. So, like, one of them was telling the truth, and I guess, yeah. Hey, you're pretty good at this. A bonus for solving my puzzle, I'll throw in some gossip I heard. Word is that somebody lives in that dark, grimy tower. You'd have to be one odd duck to want to live in that old moldy wreck of a place. Flower vase, so since Layton got the bouquet, it will give to him. I still have yet to find that dog, Gizmo. That is crazy, right? I feel like I'm missing one more piece, and I'm also missing 7 pieces of a painting. Yeah, I'm missing an ear. That's all I really need, and I feel like I missed it somewhere. Alright, let's head this way. Let's head down here. Ah yes, this guy, who's been hanging around this alley. Not being a member of high society myself, I've never so much as had a conversation with Baron Reinhold. Now, Sonny, much as I like to keep chatting, I'm awfully tired. I think I need to go lie down. Are you feeling unwell, sir? I'm just plumb exhausted lately. It's that awful noise coming from the tower, you see. It's gotten so loud I can't sleep a wink at night. Do you know what's causing the noise? It's just a rumor, but I hear that every time that sound rips through St. Mystere, someone disappears. Oh, okay. So I guess that one time that Baron went missing, or Ramon went missing. They say the ones who go missing are people who've been talking about feeling tired. Oh, then he might be the one that's next. But those who disappear are back before you know it, so it's probably just a load of poppycock. Whenever the noise sounds, someone disappears. Interesting. Do you think that peculiar sound has anything to do with that strange old man who abducted Ramon? It's certainly a possibility, isn't it? But why would he release his victims after going through the trouble of kidnapping them? Yeah. What would he want from them anyways? Oh god, I forgot about this glutton here. I forgot about this fat ass. So, there is a connection between the tower and that abduction that was last night. That guy must be taking those people who are tired to that tower, probably done some sort of experiment on them, and then sent them back the next day, acting like nothing happened last night. So something mysterious is going on in that tower. Yo, Professor, did you find what you were after? Never mind that, though. I've got something more important to talk about. Namely, chocolate. Help me solve this puzzle, and I'll tell you something I bet you'll find very interesting. A chocolate puzzle. Nice. Nice. Oh, do we have to split it? Alright. You have a hankering for chocolates, so you buy a huge sheet of 30 chocolate squares. Okay. The sheet is 5 squares long by 6 squares wide. You can only break the chocolate at the lines that run between the squares. Okay. And you aren't allowed to stack multiple segments on top of each other. Keeping those rules in mind, what is the fewest number of times you'll need to break the chocolate in order to separate each of the 30 chocolate squares? Oh, but what if I did it like this? So, like, if I cut it in half, that's 1. And then I cut it like this, which is 2. Or 2 and 3. And then... let's say I cut it like this. 4 and 5. And then I guess 6 and 7. So then 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Okay. So I have to do it like individually. I can't just go like swoop, 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 swoop. I had to do it like individually. But I also had to like cut it from big and then it gets smaller into like smaller pieces. Okay. So the real answer is 29.
Luke, here's my answer.
Oh, that's actually interesting. I just had to keep making it smaller
Another
so that
puzzle solved.
if it comes down to like 2 squares of chocolate, that's a correct answer. If you follow the rules set out in the puzzle, then it really doesn't matter how you break up the chocolate. The number of segments you have increases by 1 each time you break a chunk off the sheet. You start with 1 segment, so 29 breaks later, you should have 30 segments, so 30 squares each, or 30 squares of chocolates, cutting it 29 times. Now it makes sense. Okay, now about that hot info I promised. If you want to experience the best dining in St. Mystere, you've got to check out Crouton's restaurant. Everything he makes is yummy. Don't even get me started on the stews. You have to try it yourself. The restaurant, you say? Maybe we should head back to the restaurant then. Also, talking about stew that I remembered, I wish I had more of our Hungarian goulash that we had at that family get-together. Oh. You there. Yes, you. Do you mean me, good sir? Yep, you. This flower vase is yours, right? I've been keeping it nice and safe for you. Oh. I don't remember getting this. But thanks. I've never seen anyone just forget something like this while shopping. You're in a vase space case. I'm sorry, but you must be mistaken. I've never seen that vase before in my life. What? This fancy vase doesn't belong to you? So why'd that guy tell me to give this to you? What did this man look like? Oh, he disappeared. Did you see that? Well, my hat has a way of obscuring certain details from me. It's the worst, I tell you. But back to the issue at hand. The mystery man wasn't a regular round here, that's for sure. Don't sweat it though. I'll just give it back to the guy next time I see him. So, speaking of flower vases, I know a puzzle I bet you'll like. It's not a hard one or anything, but it's the least I can do for bothering you about the vase. Okay. The shattered vase. Oh, we just have to put the pieces back together then. Someone knocked over this fabulous vase and shattered it. Fit the pieces together and restore the vase to its original shape. There's one catch, though. Mixed in with the pieces is a single piece from a different vase. Oh. Well, obviously that funnel piece sure fits. And then those fit there. Those fit there. That fits there. Yeah. It's just this piece, right? Unless that's gonna fail the puzzle. Nope, I got it right. It's literally just a
Critical thinking
matching
is the
puzzle.
key to success.
Or a puzzle. Repairing the vase wasn't much of a challenge, was it? Oh, if only fixing things in real life were this simple. Yeah, I'm sure. You've got a good head on your shoulders. I'm impressed. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be a story-driven puzzle, so it wasn't that hard at all. By the way, you sure you don't want to take some fresh sausage home with you? Believe me, these are some links you don't want to be missing. No thank you, we're just fine. Too bad. Not to bust your chops or anything, but that deal was a one-time offer. Maybe you'd have said yes if you knew what was at stake. I think we're done here, Luke. I couldn't agree more, Professor. Can't take a meathead joke if you've seen one. Yeah, there was that crumpled piece that we found in the puzzle, too. What kind of lout just throws trash on the ground? I'm going to pick it up. It's an old newspaper. Honestly, you'd think that everyone would know that trash goes in the Wait a second. You have to come take a look at this article. Well, would you look at that? It seems to be Inspector Chelmy. Hahaha, look at that. Chelmy hailed as brilliant detective and devoted husband. Ah. Chelmy hailed as brilliant detective and devoted husband. That's his wife. Chelmy celebrates each successful case with his favorite treat, his wife's sweet potato fritters. Wow, who saw that one coming? He's so gruff that I never imagined he had a soft side like that. Huh. Just look at that old grump grinning over his plate of sweet potato fritters. I knew he was fussing over nothing when he said he hated sweets back at Reinhold Manor. That's right, Luke. He did say that. How very curious. Oh, so we added the inspector as part of the clues. Interesting. Oh, Jesus, I just hit my mic stand. So it is true what I am hearing about the two of you. Are you really running about town in search of the Reinhold fortune? That's correct, sir. Currently, we're in the search of a close friend of Baron Reinhold's. We believe he has entrusted this friend with an important note. Gracious, that's quite a search you have on your hands. Oh, excuse me. My name is Archibald. The Baron and I were great friends, thick as thieves. We used to have the most amazing conversations late into the night. Do you think that perhaps I am the one you're searching for? No, you're not the one we're looking for. Yes, I think so. What luck that after all this searching, we should bump into you in a place like this. It's not him, Layton. Don't trust him. I have one question. Do you recall ever receiving a small note or written message from the Baron? No, I don't remember ever receiving anything of the sort from Gus. But he did give me a fine desk that once belonged to him. It's at home. Maybe it holds some kind of clue. The Baron's desk, you say? Excellent. Would you like to come over to my house and take a look at it? You are most gracious. If you'd be kind enough to allow us a look at it, we would be very grateful. I'm sure Gus wouldn't mind two fine puzzle lovers such as yourselves looking out over his desk. Actually, let me impart a few pearls of wisdom on you while I've got your attention. Focusing on your case is all well and good, but if you don't solve some puzzles, you'll be sorry later. So make an effort to find puzzles around town and just solve the ones you can. Take it from this old-timer, it's good to stop and smell the puzzles sometimes. Alright, I'll get off my high horse now. Let's head on over to my house. Follow me. Or maybe it could actually be him. I just saw from what he said, like, something that cut him off. Thick as thieves, too. Like, maybe he is a hidden thief. But I got my eye on him. I got my eye on Archibald. This is Gus's old desk. Take all the time you need to examine it. Splendid. Luke, let's get right to it. Hell yeah, buddy. Let's look around this house, too. You go... Oh. Oh, we could have a puzzle in this bookshelf. Knots. Oh, God. Ah, so you can not. No, I cannot not. Not? Who's there? In front of you are 4 tangled lengths of rope. Mark the ones you think will form a knot when you grab them by their ends and pull them taut. Okay. So I guess the real answer is C. It's not actually more than 1 rope. Only rope C can form the knot. So it is possible to knot those pieces. The only thing you need to do to solve this puzzle is look at it. However, the images themselves are complicated, so it's easy to get confused. It would be fun to test all the various configurations with actual pieces of rope. I wish, man. I could just easily tug them. Oh, that puzzle was no pushover. But it didn't give us anything like a gizmo. Maybe we had to find someone new to get a gizmo piece. I'm pretty certain. Oh. Oh, it was taken straight from this alley. Oh, wow. I was wondering why we couldn't get in here. We sold 80 puzzles out of 135. We're actually getting close. So he said we should look at the desk. Well, there is a note. Oh. Nothing in here. Let's look someplace else. It's gotta be that note with, like, a symbol on it. Oh, wait, I found something. It seems to be a note. It may point us in the direction of the golden apple. What do you make of this X? I'm afraid I just don't know at the moment. Oh. Well, that's it then. We just finished the chapter. I guess we gotta go search for the apple now. Sorry to interrupt you, but I just received a call from the innkeeper, Beatrice. It seems she's concerned about one of her lodgers, and she'd like your thoughts on the problem. Well, we'd best go help her. Thank you, Archibald. Now off to the inn we go, Luke. Did you have any puzzles to solve? It looks like everybody is back online. Actually, yeah, let's double check on this desk. I thought there was something else in here. No, just a hint coin. Alright. I guess there was nothing else to look at. Alright, let's head back. Head back to the inn. Well, Beatrice, what do you have to say for yourselves? What's the matter? Welcome back, Professor. I've been so looking forward to your return. Thank you. Was there something you wish to discuss with me? Oh my, yes. Listen to this. One of the guests here just performed a doze and dash routine on me. The man's gone, and so are all his things. I'd like you to bring him back. I am a businesswoman after all. How can I run a business with scoundrels skipping out on the bill like this? Would you mind if I looked around the man's room? Please do. Look at it all you want. Here, I'll show you in. Jeez, this place is a mess. What an absolute pigsty! This whole place stinks of smoke, and there's trash everywhere. Beatrice, can you describe this guest's appearance for me? Well, he had a sharp mustache, and it was pretty clear he wasn't from around here. That was obvious. A mustache. Reeks of smoke. Oh! Do you suppose she could be talking about Inspector Chelmy? Inspector Chelmy? Isn't he the self-important windbag who's been up at Reinhold Manor? No, that's not him. The man who stayed here just looks so much more evil. He was wearing a long trench coat. I'm sure you know the type. Oh, where could he have run off to? Sorry to ask this, Professor, but would you be a darling and find the thief who skipped out on his bill? With post-haste then. I guess we might have to talk to him too. I guess you don't have a puzzle to show us then. Be a darling and find that bill-dodging thief. Honestly, how are we ever going to make progress on our search for the golden apple? Things aren't looking good. No one knows anything about the item in question, and we have no leads. I'm beginning to wonder if this golden apple thing everyone is in a flap over even exists. Now, Luke, I wouldn't say that we're without any leads. Think, my boy. There is a place in St. Mystere that every villager has warned us to stay away from. What do you mean? The tower, Luke. No matter who we ask, no one seems to know a thing about the place. But suppose for a moment that the tower has something to do with the golden apple. Then it follows that the people of St. Mystere, scared to draw near the tower, wouldn't know anything. Of course! We need to investigate that tower! The tower marks the far northern border of St. Mystere. Let's search the road north of the market for a route to the tower. Yeah, we're gonna finally head to the tower. And I may have a feeling that that's probably where we're gonna stop there. I know it's a little bit short, but I kind of want to hang out with my friends. I probably will be back on this soon, but next time on Professor Layton and the Curious Village, we're gonna finally head to that tower that everybody's been oh so begging us to not go to.